The Christopher McNugget special. Primo equals dead. You got it. Today, I'm gonna teach you how to do a really weird, awkward no comply one. It's a backside 180 no comply. First things first, you have got to have the front side 180 no comply because it is way, way easier. That looks like this. The reason that's easier is because A, front side is just generally easier because you can see the direction you're going. It's easier to step your foot off and get it out of the way of the board, whereas backside, you're stepping your foot off this way and then you have to pop it. Kind of similar still in between your legs, but man, it's brutal. I'm not even good at the backside 180 no comply, but hopefully by the end of this video, I'm good at it, you're good at it, and you can learn this trick. So first things first, warm up with a bunch of front side ones. If you've not yet learned this, I've definitely made many tutorials on this trick. You can go and break down the steps of it and you can learn how to do it. Pretty easy. It's one of my most favorite fun tricks. Little front side 180 no comply, super fun. So backside 180, it looks like this. That was like a really slow, really sloppy one, but that's what it looks like. There we go. Okay, first things first, foot position. I'm gonna have like where the crease is on my toes right there, it's right in on the concave of the board. So right here, my toes are just overlapping just like that. And then my back foot kind of on the center of the tail, a little bit this way, and it's primed and ready. So a good practice step for this is just doing this a bunch, which you probably have already learned by just doing your pop shove-its. You have that motion down because that's the back foot motion. All of skateboarding is muscle memory. That's all it is. So if you can think of any trick, all you're gonna do is see what the motions of that trick are and then break down what your muscles are doing, and then you can develop practice steps to make that step happen. Okay, so front foot up there. I find it easiest and the most control if I have it just under or even over those front trucks. So then, next step is boom, you're gonna step off forward, and this is where it gets really hard. This is why this trick, specifically the backside version of this no comply, is so hard. You're gonna step off and then your back foot's gonna go like that, and you're gonna practice sort of shooting this as a shove it between your legs, and you're gonna turn your upper body, right? So a little practice step, you're on there, step off, boom, around. Let's do it again. You're on there in the foot position, step off, and then shove it around. And basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do all of these steps very slow. Then you're gonna put it together, speed it up. Roll on the board, step off with the front foot there, back foot, pop, step back on. That was more of like a pivot kick turn than a pop, which is totally fine because you're just getting used to those motions. Front foot there, step off, pop it. Whoa, I bailed. Okay, come forward, front foot, step off, back foot, you got it. And again, just think of it like you're doing it slow. That was not a good practice step at all. Woo! Front foot there, step off, back in, let's go. And then you're just taking it a little bit faster and a little bit faster. So again, the secret with all skateboard tricks is that it's only muscle memory. That's what it is. So if you can conceptualize and think about what motion is the board doing, what motion are my feet doing, and you can develop practice steps to do that, you're away. Then you're just gonna speed it up a little faster and a little faster. So that's part of what can go wrong right there. That's often what I do on this trick is I land really heavy onto the tail and I sort of go into like a fakey Manny, which we want to avoid. Whoa, or the board goes primo. That's another very common thing that happens on this trick. In order to prevent that, you want to keep your back foot on the board as much as possible. The more your back foot is there and rolling around with it, your foot will be there to prevent the board from going primo. Primo equals dead. Woo! You liked my backside 180 no comply. Okay, let's run it again. I like this trick, it's fun. So back foot, center of the tail, keep it on the board as much as possible. That's your control point. If you put it here, what's gonna happen is you're gonna pop it down and the board is gonna angle up that way. Or too much here, pop it down, it's gonna angle up that way. You always wanna really understand where you're pushing down and how that pressure points affects that board. So if it goes like this, your board's gonna spin like that. Boom, primo. So you wanna be as just flat on there as possible. Flat on literally this part of the tail right there. Boom. And then keep that foot on there. That's the key, that's the secret. You ready to skate? You wanna learn a kickflip? Not today, he said, not in my house. Back foot on the tail. Keep it nice and close, pop it around. Also on this trick, don't even worry about trying to get this high pop or trying to get it high in the air. Who cares? Just try and get it to do the rotation, step off and step back on. That's it. And now the real thing that is gonna be able to help you guys to learn this a lot is by doing it really slow. Like literally as slow as you wanna go. Step off, pop it, turn, readjust, step on, and then just speed it up. Woo! And I'll give you the bonus round after this. The Christopher McNugget Special. Christopher McNugget Special coming in hot. See there, I had my back foot too much on the edge. It's causing it to primo. Okay, it's amazing. I can do it, do a bunch, and then all of a sudden I just lose it. Totally gone. Just kidding, I still got this. We out here. Woo! That one was interesting because the board popped up and it did the 180, but it totally clipped my front knee. And it still didn't matter. I still landed it, it was still fine. But in order to prevent that, you want to step off further and shoot the board more that way. I just had a brilliant idea. What if I could do like pressure flip and flip the board for another day? That's like a whole Today I Learned episode. Okay, let's get this. Whenever I'm working on a new trick, I always play this game with myself to land 3 good ones in a row. And if I don't, I go back to the beginning and have to restart over. Let's see if I can get 3 in a row. So that was interesting. Because my upper body is turning, this trick very naturally kind of just wants to go 360, which is the natural progression of this trick. This trick we like to call the Christopher McNugget Special. He just does this trick all the time and he does it really well too. That was a bad version. That was really bad. Sometimes it's almost easier to even throw this 360, honestly. But leave it in the comments below. What do you like more? Backside 180 or 360? Okay, that was good, that was 1. Now I'm like ultra dizzy. 2, I'll take it. 1 more, let's go. 3! Okay, we got it. 3 in a row. Okay, so to recap, you want to do the front side one first. Front side no comply first. And then when you're ready for the backside no comply, work over all the practice steps really, really well. Start slow. Do the steps as slow as you want. And then put it all together and speed it up until you feel like, okay, you've got a good rhythm, you're popping it, it's going in between your legs, and you're rolling it and you got a good land, and then you put all of those steps together and you landed it. I'm really stoked that you guys are out there pushing, continuing to learn. I hope that these videos are helping you out and I would love to see your lands. Feel free to shoot them to me, DM me on Instagram. Let's go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, leave a comment below. And you, yes you, learn to ride a skateboard. We got everything you need at brailleskateboarding.com.